You know, it pays off to be pretty positive after Dover. How positive was I? I was so positive with our finish and the last couple of results that we've had. Honda came through. If you guys remember correctly, earlier in the season, they came through the shop and they did a couple of extra repairs and even was able to complete one of our builds before it was supposed to be done. Same thing happened here heading into Kansas. Let me explain. So as you guys know, I wanted to be more positive at Dover because I felt like we still had some chances and some opportunities. We still had some chances, okay? Well, Honda's done it. They've come back by and they've already completed one of our repairs for one of our chassis. They've already completed the one of our engines because I think we were down to like one good engine left. And they've also gone through and completed all of the work on the body. So it took them a while to do it, which is great because if you ask me, I'm okay with that, you know? All things considered, I'm okay with having the team and the cars doing what they need to do, you know, when we're working on things and building and repairing. So that means that we now have everything that we need to kind of compete for the next couple of races, which is good because we were struggling. Okay. We absolutely struggled. Now we can probably make a little bit of a charge here in Kansas. By the way, if I sound a little off, it's because I got sick. My daughter got me sick again. It's a constant reoccurring issue with having a kid. Anyways, Kevin Harvick is your current points leader over Denny Hamlin, Matt Kenseth, Jimmy Johnson, and Kurt Busch by 64 points. We're all the way back here in ninth in the standings, 80 points back. And of course, you guys know Steven is 135 back, with Sterling Marlin, Martin Truex Jr. being a 124 back. We were tied with Jeff Gordon at one point. We're no longer that way. We just need to be better than Casey Kane, Jeff Burton, Ryan. We basically need to be better than everybody ahead of us. I think we have a chance here at Kansas. So coming in to Kansas, I am going to grab, I'm tempted to grab chassis 3 because it's like our best grip chassis. But I'm actually going to go with chassis number 2. The reason why is because I have a feeling I'm going to need chassis 3 later. So we're going to hold off on grabbing that. So we're going to grab chassis 2. We're going to grab our most powerful engine because it has better power. And in terms of car body, I think we're going to go with something that has a little bit more downforce, which will be body number 2. So we got a 60 overall rated car, which means we're about to head down to Kansas with a car that is decent. Let's hope it stays decent. Let's go to the track. Thank you, Honda, for helping us out with our car. We've got work to do. Yet again, thank you to Honda for coming through real clutch for us here in the chase. They just brought more people in and had more people working on our stuff. So going into turn 1 and 2, car feels a tick tight. Not too bad, though, just a little bit tight. So we did walk up the track a little bit here, but I don't feel like it's that bad. Definitely down into 3 and 4 here feels a lot better because we had a wider entry. And we're going to go ahead and grab pole. So that's good. Yeah, I think we're going to have to make another adjustment here to the suspension because I did make a small change to the springs, but definitely feels like the car is a little bit too on the tight side. So we'll make a small suspension adjustment and then, of course, hope that the wedge that we work on throughout the race will be a little bit better. So coming off of 3 and 4, I think this is going to be a good lap. We got the pole. I'm happy with it. Let's go racing.
Hello and welcome to the Kansas Speedway for the running of the Banquet 400. Tell us a little bit about this track, Barney.
Well, the track is pretty similar to Chicagoland. They were both built at the same time and added to the schedule in the same year. Not really any history built up here yet, but I'm sure there will be soon.
The 53 car is clinging to a top 10 points position coming into this race.
You know, all these guys are very happy with their top 10 season so far. Hopefully they can mount a charge that will pick them up some more points on the leaders.
In 1999, Tony Stewart won the Rookie of the Year award with one of the finest first seasons in NASCAR history.
3 wins, 2 poles, and a 4th place points finish. That's a tough act to follow for any driver, and I'll bet it'll be a long time before another rookie has a coming out party that big.
Gentlemen, start your engine.
Of course, Denny Hamlin's on my inside, on my outside. All right. Went ahead and moved up to kind of stop Casey Kane from getting by me. But Denny Hamlin definitely got me on the start here, which is fine, all things considered. Knowing our history right now, I don't want to mess up our car. Honda went in and put in the work for our car after Dover, so I really want to make them proud.
We got shuffled back to third. Keep digging. All clear, buddy. 34, 74. 1 second, just 1 second back.
So first lap is down. We've already lost a spot to Casey Mears, but I'm not too concerned about losing the spot to Casey Mears. I just really want to try to stay near the front as long as possible, because right now, I feel like if we go backwards, we're not gonna catch back up.
We don't want him.
It looks like Denny Hamlin is officially that guy that we have to literally beat if we want to have a chance at a championship. Him and Kevin Harvick. This has been one of the best seasons for any of those two drivers. And then he's a rookie. I'm a little bit quieter again because like I'm not feeling 100%. So I'm sorry if there's going to be larger gaps in the action for today's race. There's not really much I can do about it. I got sick from my daughter, and she got sick a week ago at the time of me recording this. And it finally hit me like 4 days after. And I was like, really? I actually had been bedridden up until the time I, got around to recording this episode. So I was actually stuck in a bed. I got enough energy from all the medicine I've been taking and, rest that I had, that I was able to kind of get up and say, I can do a recording. So I'm recording this episode while literally hopped up on a little bit of cough medicine to try to suppress the coughs, but it is what it is. And the time it took me to talk to you guys about that, I've lost a few positions, which is hilarious to say the least, but I mean, we knew it was happening. The fact that Casey Mears is still chasing down Denny Hamlin is actually amazing. I think a tire pressure adjustment will be next on the things of adjustments to make. Just a small tire pressure adjustment. I think I still have the qualifying tire pressures in, which is part of the problem. I never knew how important my tire pressure adjustments were going to be until I started making them a lot more frequently. They really work. The first time I think I've seen Dale Jarrett in the top 20 all season long, because I know he's been struggling all year. Car's getting real finicky here. Don't know how Stanton Barrett is 15th, by the way. Thanks, Jeff Burton. Thanks, Kevin Harvick, too, for that matter. Thank you, Kevin Harvick. But no, Jeff Burton just tried to commit vehicular manslaughter there. Okay. New plan. New plan. We got to have a new plan here. Also, don't know why it says I'm 30th when I literally was not 30th coming across the line. But okay, we'll take it. 23rd. Behind Joe. Not bad. All right, it looks like the entire field will be pitting. So we're going to get 4 tires, fuel, air pressure adjustment. So we're going to go down 2 pounds of pressure, 4 tires, fuel, repair the damage. Yeah, repair the damage. Repair the damage. Oh my gosh, please repair the damage. And I'll also grab myself some water during this pit stop. But not very happy with what I saw. We were so close to green flag pit stops, I think. Which explains why the entire field's on pit road. No mistakes, boys. We're 23rd coming in. Wow, 23rd, in 23rd, out 15th. Our crew actually did the job. Wow, you can really see that we have no power.
8842. Number 20.
Top 14 really just left us behind.
Got one high. Still beside you. We're down a spot. Keep digging. All clear, buddies. The 21 car. It's up high.
There's nothing I can do.
You're clear. 3321.
Attaboy, keep it smooth, just like that.
Number 21. Up high.
I think for the rest of the speedway races, I'm gonna have to run the car really high on RPMs.
Clear all around. The 21 car is out.
I haven't had to use that tactic since our first couple of days as Pontiac drivers,
Make it easy.
but we might have to do that for the Hondas. I went ahead and let Steven go by. No point in fighting my own teammate. Looks like his car is a little bit better than mine. So is Joe's. So I went ahead and let my boys go by, and we'll hope that the Honda boys can do something to stop these guys from getting extra points.
3.5 seconds behind the leader.
Steven's just trying to stay in the points picture. He's 135 back entering today, and you know, me holding him up is not going to help him at all. So our car is just not good enough in the straight lines. So I'm gonna have to work with Honda in the off season, hopefully, and we'll have to find a way to get more power. Yeah, we're just on a conveyor belt going backwards.
Number 2 is still there.
Save your tires. You know what they say, rubbin's racing.
What was that, man? Was it me? Or was it Jeff Burton getting into me again? I feel like it might have been Jeff Burton getting into me a bit. We just, I don't know, man. It's hard to tell. I know I got down a little loose in that corner, but I shouldn't have shot up the track that way. We'll pit. We're gonna pit. I'm gonna take 4 tires and fuel, repair some damage, and the entire field is pitting. That's great. We're just been on a conveyor belt going backwards. I guess it's about time these guys got mad at me for holding them up.
After all that exciting racing on the track, the crews now get their chance to perform as pit stops have begun. Cars heading down pit roads in the service of their teams.
We're gonna go another half round down on the wedge. Might be a little detrimental, but I mean, we still got plenty of time to try this out. So we'll go further down on the wedge, and I was hoping to keep the car clean. Rivals have a different idea for me. So this is not great. I can't blame Honda. I can't, because they did work. They did work for us after Dover. I don't know if it's a me problem. I don't know if it's just our setup is just bad. I don't know. I can't pinpoint what we need to do to improve this. And whatever it is that I need to do, I just can't fathom it, you know? So in 43rd, out 31st. Steven is up to 9th, though. And Joe's 4th. I made the car a little bit looser. Again, probably detrimental. But, I mean, I'm trying to find something here.
Hold your line. He's still there.
I'm sure he's still angry with you.
That's one more down. You're clear.
Sure, somebody lost some debris. Yeah, someone lost debris.
250.
2 car. 2 car lost debris.
About 5 seconds behind the leader.
We don't have the pickup and go. So hopefully when I sit down and have this conversation with Honda over the off season, we can at least work on the power aspect. I don't really care so much for fuel efficiency. We need more power out of our car. Can't believe we're still ninth in the standing. This is not the same car we had in qualifying.
You might try to rattle your cage.
Because we were hitting like 170 in the corners. We're not even hitting 170s.
You're flying out there, buddy. Good job. The leaders put about 5 seconds on you. Take it easy on those tires.
And now a problem. Turn number 2 to the site. An accident will bring out the yellow flag. We will be under caution. The field now makes its way back to the start-finish line. But a tough race.
Thanks, Kurt.
Turn number 2 brings out the yellow.
The 2 car. It's up high. You're clear.
Kurt Busch got into me. And that really set me back.
The 26 car isn't going to let you by.
We're not having a great time with the rivals this chase, are we?
Talking about nice laps.
Debris came off of what looks like the 31 car this time. Awesome. And you can see me get absolutely hit by the 2 car at the very last second there. That's why I went sideways. I'm glad the camera caught that. I'm a pit. We're going to bring it down pit road. Why? We're about 10-ish laps since the last pit stop, even though we've had like back-to-back cautions. I'm going to take my chances on the early pit stop, get off sequence from these guys. Kurt Busch is also going to get off sequence. We're going to go back on the wedge adjustment because I think we was too far. But I'm going to go another pound of pressure down on the wedge. And then we're going to go ahead and repair the rest of the damage. So we're basically just adding more duct tape to the car. Just keep adding duct tape. I mean, I don't know, guys. I don't know about y'all. Do y'all think that the rivals are a little bit more aggressive than they usually are? Like, I know I got into Kurt Busch a bit, you know, because damage and car not really reacting well. But I mean, this is just a little absurd, isn't it?
We're deep in the field. Be careful and start working your way up.
Yeah, I would.
These cars off as we get ready for a green flag. And the green flag is out. We're back underway.
Looks like Kurt Busch went down pit road to actually repair damage. His car looks newer.
83, 62. 20 to go.
All right, 20 laps left. I don't think we can make it on fuel. But I have a chance here to do something completely unheard of in my series.
32, 40.
Great lap, great lap. Come on, buddy, we're 6 seconds back. Let's get up there.
The 19 car is coming right.
This could be probably the biggest race I think we'll have in the chase, outside of maybe Daytona.
Keep it up, great lap.
Number 26 is trying to block you. Car outside.
Hey, be careful.
Excuse me, Jamie McMurray. I don't know why you're here,
Car is still there.
but I've already had a rough day with rivals.
Spot, keep digging. Number 26 is still there.
Whoa, watch it. You know what they say, rubbin's racing.
They're on both sides. 86. That one was quick. Let's do it again. Let's go now. Still
Okay.
6 seconds off the lead.
Cleared.
That bump didn't hurt us. The car's okay.
Got an angry Jeff Burton who sent himself up the track. That's fine. Tony Stewart being back here is kind of surprising.
Clear. Car outside.
Well, we've got cars coming down pit road, which includes Kurt Busch.
Clear on both sides. 31, 90. I want to see more of those laps. Good job.
There's a reason why I'm being a lot more careful with the tires. That's why you don't see me sliding as much as I normally do.
Car is still there.
I'm being intentionally judicious with this. I've got a plan in mind. I don't know if it will work, but it's a plan. So we'll have to see how it goes.
32, 10. Whoa, that was a quick lap. We're about 7 seconds off the leader's back bumper. Number 40 is coming high. Coming up on cars exiting pit road.
I want to wreck Denny Hamlin so bad, but I can't. If I'm hoping that this plan works out well, I cannot get involved with Denny Hamlin or some of my other rivals.
Clear on both sides. Don't be surprised if he pays you back for that. Number 6.
Thanks, Mark. Thank you, Mark Martin, for basically yeeting your brake through the firewall there.
You're looking great from where I'm sitting. How's the car feel? On out low. Clear on both sides. You're not making any friends.
Why? 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 Why?
Contact made on the backstretch. We are under yellow.
Double why? What is this? Am I just the punching bag today? Are we the punching bag?
I don't think he appreciated that. You're clear.
What the heck even happened? Well, never mind. Our plan is completely changed. That's fine. We're still in the race. Why did Matt Kenseth do that?
You should be about halfway on fuel.
Like, legitimate question here. Why did Matt Kenseth do that mess?
67, 99.
I can see through my car. Matt Kenseth. It's the Roush guys. It's Kurt Busch. It's Denny Hamlin. And the way that the replay looks, it looks like I wrecked myself. And then we got a car flying through the air, which was Michael Waltrip. So yeah, that's tremendous. Thank you, game. Thank you. Round of applause. Thank you, Matt Kenseth. Great. My plan just absolutely went down the drain. So the plan was, since I can tell you guys, I had planned on staying out until I needed to come down pit road. And I was going to take only 2 tires once I was very sure that we could make it to the end. I was going to take 2 right side tires, call it a day. That plan just blew up all the way up in my face. I'm going to go down another pound of pressure on the tires, though. We're going to repair the damage, 21 seconds long. We're going to have a couple of debris cautions because there is no way in heck we can't have any debris cautions after that. We took out AJ Allmendinger. Dinger is out, which is very frustrating. Plus, this completely changes what the picture looks like for the race because everybody got a chance to get a free pit stop that hadn't gone down pit road yet. Did I mention I was 24th at the start of all this?
We're deep in the field. Be careful and start working your way up.
Sure.
Race car is off as we get ready for a green flag. And the green flag is out. We're back underway.
I've got a part-timer mad at me. I've got Jeff Gordon mad at me. It's not a car issue now. It's a rival issue.
10 to go. The 24
It was a rivals issue.
over your back bumper.
Rivals caused everything.
24 is outside.
I'm gonna let Jeff Gordon and Terry Labonte go.
Clear off.
There's no point in me fighting him. We're 24th.
Wow, you're fast.
And out Boston, somewhere out on the racetrack, looking, don't see any
I
accidents.
told y'all it was going to start being debris cautions
NASCAR will pick up a finish
or debris on the track.
and put it under caution here in this event.
It's just going downhill. Some more drivers lost debris in 3 and 4. I mean, they're just basically shedding it now. What a shame, man.
Attaboy. Keep it
This absolutely ruined the entire race, I might add.
6 seconds back. Let's get up there.
I'm actually more disappointed in how this went. And if it weren't for the fact that every video that I do is a one shot, one take situation, I would have restarted this because I feel like we just got robbed of a potential good finish in this game. I'm coming back down pit road to throw 4 tires at it. We already paid for them. So I'm gonna throw 4 more tires at it, and I don't know. We'll be single file, so I'll need the fresher rubber to stay away from the guys who are gonna be laps down.
Pit lane and begins to make his journey down the stall. The crew guys.
And this gives my team a chance to continue to repair the damage.
Service this car as pit stops begin.
Our car looks a mess. I'm sorry, Honda, for wrecking this car. It's a dang shame, man. I don't think Sterling, Marlon, Ryan, Newman, Casey Kane, or even Joe have come down pit road. It doesn't seem like Kerry Earnhardt also came down. Kerry and John Andretti are 6th and 7th. So I think most of your top 10 still haven't pit, except for Steven. Steven is 9th right now. Could this be a Steven win? If this somehow turns into a Steven win, I'm going to be extremely happy, but I'm also going to be disappointed. 10 to go. Sorry, less than 10 to go.
Flag is in the air. The track is clear of the earlier caution and is back underway. Racing down into the corner as the leader has been down the track.
86, 92. There's a 3-second margin between you and the leader. 5, buddy. 5 to go.
I don't even think I'm good enough to pass Morgan Shepherd, which is crazy to think about that Shepherd is still on the lead lap here in 23rd.
Couple top 5 cars are on their way into the pits.
Yep, there goes Joe.
Keep an eye on your mirror. He's not too happy with you. 3 wide. Hold that line. 33, 8. That was a great lap, buddy. All clear, buddy.
I really understand why Joe and Steven are leaving, because their pit crews have been god awful this season. Crew chiefs and everything. Steven has actually inherited the lead though.
He's pretty much had it with you.
I need 2 more positions to actually gain just 1 point.
Buddy, keep it up. Leader's out front by 3.5 seconds. Car inside. Got one outside.
Still need to get past Tony Stewart and the 19 of Jeremy Mayfield.
We're clear.
I gotta gain. I'm trying to gain points here.
Car inside. Save your tires. Hold your line. You still there? He might try to round.
Well, I appreciate Stanton Baird for being there. Didn't have all the track to work with and wound up losing the position to freaking Tony Stewart because I couldn't get past the fact that the slower car was trying to get by me. How? We're going to finish 16th, which, by the way, is the last position. No, it's not even the last position. 15th was the last position to get a point, to get 1 extra point. We won't get that. Somehow, though, is Steven and Bill Elliott 1-2 right now.
Run some more like that one. Keep hitting those marks. Leaders.
Steven and Bill Elliott are 1 and 2. Casey Mears 3rd. Martin Truex Jr. 4th.
Clear. Be careful. You're using up those tires. He's looking to settle the score. Got one down low. sir.
Congratulations to the winner. We finished 16th.
Good solid run today, buddy.
Could have been higher.
We sure saw a lot of yellow flags.
Well, it kept the field close, which I'm sure made it extra exciting for the fans.
The Coca-Cola car didn't finish where he had hoped, due in part to the damage on his car, I'm sure.
You know, some of these teams have multiple cars, and a race like this won't set them back too far. It's the guys who have only 1 or 2 cars that suffer the most. But hey, it'll make you learn to take care of your car in a hurry.
The 53 car has begun a new rivalry on the racetrack.
I'm not sure how all this got started, but now that they have a little history on the track, it'll be something to watch in the weeks ahead.
Unfortunately, we're out of time for now. Thanks for joining us. Next up is Daytona.
Oh boy. I am sick and tired of being the punching bag. I legitimately am the punching bag at every single track we go to. It's frustrating. Congratulations to Steven for winning and Bill Elliott for finishing second. Because we had 2 Hondas in the top 5, I'm actually okay with that. Casey Mears, 3rd. Martin Truex Jr., Ken Schrader, Dale Jarrett, Mark Martin are your top 7. Kevin Harvick, Jeff Burton, and Elliott Sadler round up the top 10. Denny Hamlin all the way down in 20th. Actually, now that I think about it, I mean, yeah, Kevin Harvick finished as 8th and gained about 8 more points on a lot of people. But with this, is this going to shift how much of is this going to shift the point standings enough is my question. We had 6 caution flags for 18 laps, 5 lead changes, multiple different leaders. When I say multiple, I mean Ryan Newman, Denny Hamlin, Matt Kenseth, Steven, Sterling Marlin, and Casey Mears all led laps. So we really only had 6 different leaders lead a lap, but had multiple different lead changes. The problem was that I was a non-factor yet again, despite qualifying really well. AJ Allmendinger failed to finish the race because of the caution that he was involved with me. Jay McMurray also failed to finish. Joe Nemechek and Jimmy Johnson finished 34th, 35th. Ryan Newman and Kurt Busch are 26th and 27th. So, yeah, no, I think the chase is about to look a little bit different. Let's head home and go take a look at it. Really disappointed in 16th, though. Well, here we go. Taking a look at the standings, and not much has changed. Kevin Harvick still leads over Denny Hamlin, Matt Kenseth, Ryan Newman, and Jimmy Johnson, who's now your top 5. Kurt Busch, Jeff Burton, Casey Kane, me, down in, 9th, and losing ground, I might add. Jeff Gordon, 10th. Steven has moved up to 11th, so that's a positive. Martin Truex Jr., Sterling Marlin round out your top 13 in the standings. So, well, Steven did gain some spots. That's pretty cool. And of course, Bill Elliott finishing second really helps him out, down at the bottom of the standings. Being 40th, I think that's his first top 5 all season. Yeah, that's his first top 5 all season. Congrats. Not very happy with Stanton Barrett, 43rd in the standings, and for some reason decided that would be his time to try to get in my way while he's running 19th. So, yeah, thanks. Thanks so much, Stanton Barrett. Appreciate you. We got to go to Daytona next, and, I mean, it's going to be a little bit simpler. It's going to probably be one of those races where I am going to draft with some guys. Maybe even try to work with some of my future teammates, hopefully. So we'll have to see. We haven't been to a restrictor plate track since, I believe, Talladega, which was quite a few races ago, right before the chase, actually. Yeah, Jeff Gordon won at Talladega. We haven't had a restrictor plate track in a long time, so I don't know how the car will be. I do know that we will have a car. How will it go? I don't know. I don't. You don't. We don't know. Maybe we could get a win. I'd appreciate a win. If you like today's video, hit that like and subscribe button. If you feel upset over Stanton Barrett getting in our way and preventing us from getting at least 1 extra point, hit that like button. If you feel like we could have done much better, hit that subscribe button. And if you feel happy that Steven won to get his, 2nd win this season, which I believe is a career high for him, spam Stephen W1323 in the chat or in the comments down below. I'd appreciate it. Well, my sick self is going to go take some more medicine and mentally prepare myself for Daytona. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Be easy, everybody.